They don't walk into your life with a warning sign. They walk in with charm, with confidence, with that magnetic energy that makes you feel seen maybe for the first time in your life. They mirror your dreams, your humor, your pain. They listen like no one else ever did. And before you even realize it, you're hooked. But then something changes. The warmth turns cold. The smiles start to vanish. You begin to doubt yourself, not because of what they say, but because of how they say it. That's when you realize you're not in love anymore, you're under control. Narcissists don't take power by force. They take it by precision, one boundary, one compliment, one doubt at a time. And by the time you notice what's happening, you're already tangled in their web. So today, we'll uncover how narcissists control you without you ever noticing. Because the truth is, they don't just manipulate your emotions, they reprogram the way your mind sees itself. Narcissistic control begins where trust lives, inside your emotions. It's not about shouting, not about fear, it's about conditioning. They make your brain addicted to them. How? Through what psychologists call intermittent reinforcement, the same system used in gambling and addiction. At first, they flood you with affection, attention, and validation. Your brain releases dopamine, the pleasure chemical, every time they call, text, compliment, or even look at you. But then they pull it away. You start to feel anxious, empty, desperate for that high again. So you chase it. You try harder, love harder, fix yourself, believing that if you just do everything right, they'll love you like they used to. And when they finally throw you crumbs of affection again, that one text, that one compliment, your brain rewards you with a flood of relief. That's how you become addicted to the cycle. It's not love anymore. It's survival. Narcissists understand this instinctively. They build dependence in your mind, so you mistake control for connection. And once that happens, they don't need to manipulate you directly. Your own brain does it for them. Now comes the subtle control, the kind that never looks like control. These are the weapons they use to quietly take over your perception. 1. Love bombing. At the start, everything feels perfect. You're their soulmate, their miracle, their person. They give you constant validation, not because they love you, but because they're gathering data. They learn your insecurities, your triggers, your emotional buttons. Later, every single one will be used against you. 2. Gaslighting. This is their favorite weapon. They make you question your memory, your feelings, your reality. You tell them, "That hurt me," and they say, "You're too sensitive." You say, "That's not what you said," and they reply, "You're imagining things." Gaslighting doesn't erase the truth. It makes you doubt you ever knew it. 3. Triangulation. They subtly bring in other people, an ex, a friend, a coworker, just to make you feel replaceable. It's not accidental, it's strategy. Because if you fear losing them, they never have to fear losing you. 4. Silent treatment. Instead of fighting, they disappear. They withdraw affection and communication, forcing you to chase closure that never comes. This isn't avoidance, it's punishment. It trains you to fear their silence more than their anger. 5. Projection. Whatever they're guilty of, they accuse you of it first. They cheat, they lie, they manipulate, but somehow, you're the toxic one. It's psychological judo, flipping accountability, until you feel guilty for their behavior. Each of these tactics works because it hides behind something normal: love, attention, apology. But all together, they dismantle your sense of control, quietly, completely. You don't see it happening because narcissists exploit the parts of you that are good. They prey on your empathy, your loyalty, your hope. When you love someone, your brain is wired to see their best side. You remember the early version of them, the one who made you feel alive. So when they hurt you, you don't think they're cruel. You think they're just having a bad day. That's the trap. They teach you to romanticize your own pain. You start believing that if you just love them enough, they'll go back to who they were. But here's the truth: that person was a mask, a calculated illusion designed to earn your trust. They control you by keeping hope alive, because hope is harder to kill than fear. As long as you keep hopping, they'll change. You'll never walk away. And even when you do, the emotional addiction remains. That's why you still think about them at night, even after you moved on. You're not missing the person, you're missing the piece you thought they gave. Why? The moment you recognize the pattern, that's your turning point. Because once manipulation is visible, it starts to lose its power. Here, how to take your mind back. 1. Name the behavior. When they twist your words or make you doubt yourself, say it even quietly to yourself. That's gaslighting. Numbing it moves it from emotion to logic. 2. Stop seeking validation from them. Narcissists control through your need for approval. The second you stop asking for their reassurance, the game starts to break. 3. Rebuild your support system. They isolated you for a reason, to make you dependent. Reconnect with friends, family, community, people who remind you who you were before them. 4. Go no contact if possible. Don't text, don't check, don't stalk. Each interaction reopens the wound. Silence is your weapon now, not theirs. 5. Relearn yourself. Write, reflect, rebuild your identity. Because the goal isn't revenge, it's recovery. You can't win a game designed to make you lose. You can only refuse to play. Narcissists control you by rewriting your story, by making you believe you're too broken to stand alone. But once you see the strings, the puppet show ends. They don't deserve your rage. They deserve your absence. Because the most powerful thing you can ever do to a narcissist is live a life that no longer reacts to them.